Let me try it again. There we go. Am I there now? I can't believe this. This software is killing me.
Mm.
All right, it happens. It's thundering. We got a little storm going on here and a lot of stuff going on, but all of that for nothing.
All that for nothing.
They didn't see
Okay,
it.
slide over.
No. Man.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
I know, yeah. All right, let me get back to where I was at. David's with us. All right, from England. My buddy. I do miss your videos, man. You need to do something because you were one of my contacts in England. Let me know what was going on over in Europe. Glenn Anderson's here. All right. Who else we got here? Well, Hill Bill's in the house. My man, Hill Bill. We had such a great intro, too.
I know, man.
Dang,
We weren't recording or nothing.
Yeah, it sucks. David. Yep, there you are. That's my man. Linda Farrow. There she is. Who else we got? Let's see here. David Workman's in the house. Sheila Wixon's with us. We got a good bunch tonight. Lori's Thrifty Kitchen Pantry is with us. Yeah. Hey, all right. Glad y'all with us, folks. We got a lot going on we need to talk about. Michelle J. from Tennessee, the greatest state in the land of the free, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Patty's back with us. Buzz Runner. Got a good bunch in the house tonight.
Yeah, we are.
There's Iowa. There we go.
They
Them
must have saw
Hawkeyes,
some interesting news on Facebook.
them Hawkeyes are with us. Philip Dixon. That's Tennessee right there. Carthage is in the house. There we go. Greg Harmon. Yeah, we got a good bunch in here tonight. So I know you guys didn't see it. I don't know what happened with the video. I think probably the storm might have had something to do with the connection, but this is James Ashton, NC Prepper.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the OGs in the YouTube prepper world, folks. He was one of the first ones online with YouTube videos addressing, showing prepping things, ways to improve your preps.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to get back on board with that very soon. And he came all the way to Florida here just to eat my free food.
Yeah, some delicious food. Delicious food. I'll be washing dishes later.
And be a part of this program.
Yes,
Because he's going to be trying to build a YouTube community again. He still has, he hadn't done a video in how long?
It's been about 6 years, I
6
think,
years.
Unfortunately.
He still has about 4,000 subscribers over there.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, he came on when this was all new to YouTube. People were searching that out, and there wasn't 10,000 channels like this one.
Mm-hmm.
So he already got a good base to build on, and hopefully you folks will go over there and check his channel out. NC Prepper. Check it out, subscribe. You might not see anything real soon because I know right now he's in the process of moving.
That's right. Yeah.
Going from North Carolina to South Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Going to South Carolina.
All right. But he is going to get things going again. And he wanted to come here and be a part of this community and invite you. So talk to him, man. Well, I have a drink.
I have a drink. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm sorry you all missed the intro. We had a good one. And I was like trying to host the show tonight because he was gone. I turned the camera on. I couldn't find Ken. So, nope. But yeah, so it was one of those things where I started watching YouTube, started searching things like probably everybody else did, and discovered that there was some people on and they were good. And I took my angle and went with it. And I do a lot of solar things on my videos on my channel. And then just camping. And I was doing some product reviews, but I mainly just tried to teach like Ken does.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, is teaching people.
Yeah.
I want to say welcome back to Linda's Prepper Kitchen. She's been gone for months, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So welcome back, girl. I'm glad you're here. I'm looking forward to, I watched your video last week, and I'm looking forward to more from you. You used to put up some good stuff. So I understand where you're coming from, why you took that break. We all need to do that occasionally. It's like right now, Pinball Prepper Preparedness. He's one of the biggest, in the YouTube universe. He's out for a couple of weeks. He just said, hey, I got to step back and get away. And, when prepping gets to be too much for you, that's what you got to do. And he's doing the right thing.
Just don't wait 6 years.
Yeah, don't wait 6 years. But hey, you had a lot going on.
I did, yeah.
I got to give you that. I know you had a lot going on. But Now we got to get him back on board, folks.
That's right.
Because the man, go over and check out the videos he has there now. There's information is still good. It's awesome. You know, it's good stuff. So you can go over there and check that out. And that's his lovely lady right there.
There she is.
Kim Grayson. All right. I know she's in the house. She has to be. So
Unless Tucker run her off.
yeah, Tucker might be on her lap.
That's right. That's right. Holding her down.
Y'all know Tucker. Yeah, he
Mhm.
thinks he's a puppy and he weighs 75 pounds. And he's all over every guest in the house.
That's
So,
right.
all right. Devon Steve's back with us. Good morning. All right. I know you're over there. Hey, I've been watching the Open from Britain. I watched it. Woke up this morning, started my coffee pot and turned the Open on. Some good golf over there. Those courses are monsters though, man. I'm going to tell you what, I don't want no part of that. I'm a golfer myself, but I ain't golfing them courses. Them boys are bad news. Hey, Kim, we love you too. Appreciate you being here with us. Yes, we do. But let's get on what we got going up here. I don't know if you guys saw the video I made on the Retevis RA86 radio that I recommended for you a few videos back, probably about 2 months ago. But while I was trying to program that radio, I couldn't find the programming anywhere on the internet. And I couldn't find a data jack on that radio. So I researched it. It took me about 6 or 8 hours, but I got it. I finally figured it out. If you'll check that video out, if you have that radio, you really need to check it out. But the owner's manual just tells you that where you plug the external speaker in, that's it, external speaker. That's all they say. And the owner's manual online or anywhere. No, that's a data port too. Thank goodness this guy's.
Yeah.
I'm sure he went through what I did. He researched the hell out of it.
Yeah, just an analog data port.
Yeah, and he finally found my video showing him how to do it. So I appreciate the recognition there. I'm gonna blow my own horn for a minute. I don't do that much.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I'm gonna do
He runs
that.
other people out of the room when he does it.
When you're right, you're
That's
right. What can I say? All right, but what's happened here? Let's see. Little Fidel Jr. I have no doubt that this guy is Fidel Castro's bastard son, because his mother was hanging out with Castro back in the day, by the time he was born. But Trudeau up in Canada, he's trying to blame American conservatives for the Muslims protesting gay rights in his country. Well, I think maybe he needs to read a book occasionally. There's a book out there called the Quran that was written back in like 700 AD.
That's right. Yeah.
That tells Muslims not, that's a sin and they shouldn't put up with it and all that. Well, that's their thing. But he don't need to be blaming people like me and you,
That's right.
because they are going by their religious beliefs. He don't need to be blaming us.
Yeah.
But that's all he could, that's all he's got to lean on. So when you're weak like him and you're a socialist, son of a communist, you got to lay the blame somewhere else. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Something else going on. I'm sure you've all heard about this. The Jason Aldean video that all the liberals are pissed off about. CMT pulled that video off of their rotation. They have a 6-hour loop they play video on, and this was part of that. And they pulled it out and they knuckled under to liberal pressure. But now they realize they bit the big one when they did that, because they're already being called the Bud Light of television networks.
That's what I was wondering. That sounded very familiar.
Yeah, people are already boycotting their channel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't call for boycotts, never have, never will. But I mean, if there's something on that channel I want to watch, I'll watch it. But most of the time, no, I don't watch it. So I'm really not worried about it. But a lot of people are, and they have reason to be, because, that's just a bunch of crap. I've watched the video. I enjoyed the song. But I think, you know, Antifa and BLM and all those groups, they should take it as a warning. Don't go to those places that he's singing about. Don't go to those little towns. Because I can tell you right now, it ain't going to be like protesting in Detroit or Philadelphia or Los Angeles or Seattle. No. It don't work that way in them little towns, folks. And that's what he's telling people. He's not, you know, he's trying to tell you, don't come here. He's doing them a public service. That's the way I see it. But hey, you know, they can take it how you want it. But I think, like I said, actually, he's doing them a public service that they just don't want to go there. I want to see him go to Hartsville, Tennessee. That's where I want to see him go. Or Dothan, Alabama. Let's see you go there. Yeah, or Mineral Wells, Texas. You know, go to those towns like that and have your BLM protest or your Antifa protest. Let's see how that works out. I just hope they show it live on TV because it's going to be a spectacular program.
What was that? It reminds you of the saying that the Japanese didn't attack America because there's a gun behind every blade of grass.
Yeah. Yamamoto said, nope, we ain't going any further. We're going to bomb Pearl Harbor. We ain't going over there.
Right. Don't go there.
There's a blade of grass. There's a rifle behind every blade of grass. Right. And the man was right. So thank goodness, you know, but hey, that's why right there, that's why liberals want to disarm you because they want to rule you. And as long as you are able to possess a gun, a firearm, they can't rule you. An armed man is a free man. An unarmed man is a subject. They're not citizens, they're subjects. It's that simple.
That's why it's the Second Amendment.
Yeah, that's right.
Right there. Say what you want.
Second Amendment actually supports the others.
That's right.
Without the second, the others don't work. But, hey, I done got skewed off here.
Yeah. Sorry
about that. XNYC Prepper's with us. All right. My man right there, go over there and check him out too. He's got some good videos. He released one today, just kind of letting off a little steam, which all of us have to do occasionally. It's a good video though. Yeah, it is. Double D's in the house. Yeah. I haven't seen a video from you in a while, girl. Come on, give me something to look at. Yeah, I enjoyed those videos. But, you know, just, hey, we got to stick together, folks. And that's what that song is all about, that they're trying to censor. You know, it's about Americans standing together, doing what we have to do the right thing and stop all those idiots that's trying to, you know, force their views on us. But I ain't going to get any further into that. I'm going to let that go right there. Just don't bring it to my house. That should have been the title of that song. Don't bring it to my house. That would have been a good title. But, all right. We're going to get into a little bit of this. You know, it's hotter than hell outside right now. That's why I'm not making a lot of videos outside. I'm mainly doing these live streams. Because if you go outside, you take 3 steps and you melt. You're just a pool of flesh and sweat. But, of course, all the liberals are wanting to jump on that global warming crap. But I don't know if you saw this. Travis over at the Prepared Homestead showed this today. So all the credit goes to him for this, but I want to show it to you. If you look at this weather map right here, you see those colors and you see those temperatures. Everything looks, you know, it's summertime. It's hot. Yeah, you know, kind of yellow and orange. And, you know, everything really looks kind of normal. But if you look at this one, what do you think when you see that color? It's hot as hell, right? Yep. Those 2 screenshots were taken 2 weeks apart. But did you notice the numbers, the temperatures? Look at this. Actually, the ones in the red are cooler than the ones in the yellow and orange. That's the way they're playing these psyop mind games with us, folks. You can automatically connect red with really hot. And orange or yellow is just kind of normal. But look at the numbers. The ones in the red are actually cooler than the ones in the orange and the yellow. And this is an actual news station playing that mind game with you over this global warming stuff. It's psyops, guys. It really is. They're playing those psyops. They want to do that climate change thing. They're doing it subliminally. So pay attention. Watch the numbers. Listen to the stories. Don't take them on face value. I'm going to leave that right there, too.
That's right.
That's pretty self-explanatory
right there. Black and white.
Yeah, they were just trying to, they're trying to tap into your psyche and make you think this is the worst summer in history ever in the world. No, it's not.
I literally seen 20 years ago that they were like, this is going to be the coldest ever. The way they interviewed people, and then now all of a sudden it's the hottest ever.
Well, we all got a Google machine. That's what you're watching this on.
That's right. Yeah.
Just Google it. Highest temperature on that date, and you'll see it was back in the 30s or the 40s or whatever. They're just stringing you along, guys, playing that game. So don't fall for it. That was a perfect example of it. When Travis put that up today, I said, oh my goodness, I got to use that. I can't believe the way they're playing these people. Well, these people are me and you and him and everybody else. So, just pay attention to what's going on. Same over here. All right, let's see what we got. What's David saying? Yeah, so Italy, which were 10 degrees higher than local news reports. All right. Yeah, they're playing those games. They're doing it all over the world. I saw a thing, David, about England parts of England are starting to institute those 15-minute cities. If you people don't know what that is, you really need to check it out. They're starting to do that all over, I think they're kicking it in gear over in England right now. But that's what they want to do with the World Economic Forum wants to do with the whole world. You can't drive your car anywhere. If you do, you got to pay a fine. Not a fine, a tax. Let me put it there.
Or something.
Yeah. But hey, Debbie, how are you? Hope Rob's joining us too. Summer in July, no matter where. That's right. It's summertime in Florida, guys. It's hot. It's that simple. But pay attention. They're playing us. They're playing us hard, and it's only going to get worse. Remember that Agenda 2030 they're trying to push. So that's what all of this is about. But what we came here to talk about tonight, just want to point out a couple things. What we came here to talk about tonight is how things changed since you started your prepping channel.
Right.
And the way they are now.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you get into? You were one of the first ones to do it.
Right.
So why would you jump in there and do that?
It was had been more of a lifelong thing, I think, from being a Boy Scout up through the military. Then you start to try to expand upon your knowledge on different subjects. And I just started to notice that it just wasn't out there. Well, about that same time, like we're showing on the screen here, this show comes online, and it really starts to click in my mind that I didn't realize there was a term for this, for kind of what I had been doing. Because I can remember as a little kid making survival kits, and I think all little kids do that. So maybe not survival kits, but they'll be out in the woods because we didn't have internet. You had to come up with your own stuff to keep yourself educated with. Well, then the show, the Doomsday Preppers, came on, and I started to realize that, wow, there really is a group of people that do believe the same things that I believe, that I'd started to really go down this rabbit hole, of which I'm known for doing, that I just wasn't finding the source of information that I was looking for, and or I saw people online. I was like, I know I could contribute to this.
Yeah.
So to teaching people, because it's one of these things that I've always thrived on doing, is sharing the knowledge that I've got, and that it just became something that I enjoyed doing.
Yeah. That's why I'm here. Me and you talked about it today.
That's right.
There are business opportunities out there that I've passed up.
Yeah.
I can make a little money. I don't want to do that. I'm here to teach people.
That's right.
And when that show came on, that
Mhm.
Doomsday Prepper thing came on, I think it started out okay
It is
because they were showing people that were actually had the right kind of prepping mindset, to
Right.
get ready for disaster.
right.
But they kind of skewed off to the crazy ass people.
They did it. So, the second, third, fourth season. I actually know. So in the first season, prep. I'm drawing a blank. The lady. There's a lady that she's got a larger family, and her and her husband both were on the show.
Right.
Profile 2 different times.
Hmm.
They run prepper camp.
Oh,
in,
yeah?
in Waynesville.
Oh, wow, that's a big thing
Yeah,
right
Prepper
there.
Jane and Steve Austin
Yeah.
is so they run that in Waynesville in North Carolina. They run that in the fall.
Have you met them?
I have, yeah,
Are they
multiple
crazy?
times. They're not at all, actually. And I've actually talked to her or Jane Austen is how she goes by on Facebook. She somewhat regrets some of the way they skewed how she actually goes, because they film far more than they show
Yeah.
on the TV show. That and I don't want to put words in her mouth, but she was like, it's really not quite, or they made me hype it up somewhat too
Yeah.
for the show, but they live that lifestyle. They really truly do. They actually have prepper camp that they
Right.
do in the fall,
Right.
and people come from all over the United States to go to this thing. So I've met them 2 or 3 years in a row, and know their real names, know them by name. No, they're not crazy.
Right.
They truly live this lifestyle.
I just hate to see what they turned that show into over the years.
Yes.
I didn't really start watching it when it came out. I kind of found it after it was going on,
Right.
and I went back and started watching the early ones,
Mhm.
and I realized that the early ones were actually people that
That's
were
right.
doing the right thing,
That's right.
but then they kind of skewed off to those crazy ass
They
people.
kind of knew they had a hit on their hands.
And it started.
And
getting numbers.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then they started getting, because there were people later on that were doing illegal things, like
Really?
making pipe bombs and
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah. And so there's been a couple people from the show in the later seasons that were later arrested for things they shouldn't. They were taking it too far, and
Yeah.
so they weren't crazy on the show. They were crazy in real life. So, but yeah,
I'm like you though. I started doing this when I was a kid. I would camp.
Right.
We go camping.
That's
fishing. We live off what we caught, what we hunted or whatever.
Well, we did it more like our grandparents did.
Right.
We really started trying to figure out ways to become more self-reliant,
right.
and not dependent.
Right.
So when you find a group of people that are like-minded, it's easy to watch their show, but it really did get bad towards the end.
Yeah. I had to quit watching it. Actually,
Yeah,
at one
yeah.
point. It was just nuts.
Yeah.
But I mean, now it's more mainstream. People are starting to see, I might need 2 weeks worth of food. I might need a month's worth of food.
Right. Right.
Not just like here in hurricane zones or wherever. It's just pretty much everywhere.
Understanding your priorities, knowing that you can live 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food.
Right.
That tells you what you need to stock right ahead. Right.
But I think it's more mainstream. People are starting to say, I need a little bit of food.
That's right.
I need a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And possibly some sort of defensive thing to protect what you've got.
Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely getting more mainstream.
That is.
Because, more and more states are going, concealed carry or carry without a permit or whatever.
Constitutional carry.
Yeah, constitutional carry.
Right.
But I mean, people are starting to wake up. They're starting to see what's happening around us. It don't matter what your political leanings are.
Yeah.
Even if you're, you voted for Joe Biden, it don't matter.
It really doesn't matter.
If you live in a hurricane zone, you realize I might need a week's worth of food. I might need a backup power source.
That's right. Some solar,
Yes.
And that was one of the things that I think that drew me towards it a little bit, is that, to kind of go back as to why I started, was I wasn't finding any things that I was interested in, like solar, for example. Because if you look at my channel, some of my top rated videos, other than my pack bags are all solar stuff.
Hmm.
And when you look at the geographical information of where people are watching those,
Yeah.
there was a lot of people from Africa watching those.
I got a lot of subscribers in that.
And it's crazy. It's like maybe I helped someone sitting in the dark now all of a sudden have power.
Yeah, that brings me to a point that I
Right.
forgot to mention.
What's that?
South Africa, the Central Bank of South Africa, they're looking for ways to offset a grid down situation.
Huh?
Yeah, you segued me right into that. I forgot all about it. It ain't even up there on my board.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad we did that.
I have a contact in South Africa. He emails me occasionally, and right now they're in what they're calling a level 6 grid situation,
Okay.
and they're going 11 and a half hours a day without power.
And like what time of the day?
At night. They're
At
shutting
night?
them
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's wintertime over there right now.
Oh man.
So, and their grid is stretched out. It's stretched very thin. They're actually afraid it's going to collapse. They're afraid the grid in South Africa is going to collapse.
Wow.
Thank goodness he's keeping me on board with what's going on. over
Yeah.
there. But I mean, he's prepared. I actually wanted, to call him out, and he didn't want me to. But I understand that 100%.
Sure.
But he's actually sharing his power. He has solar power.
Okay.
He has
Yeah.
batteries and panels and good backups,
Right.
and he's sharing that with his neighbors.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
keeping them warm at night.
Right.
And when you get in a situation like that, where you have to have that backup power to survive,
It's crazy. Even safety comes from power,
Right.
From lights,
Right.
So
Exactly.
because there's certain parts of the population that they get attacked when there's no lights or power.
that's human nature.
It-
Well, I should say
Exactly.
not human nature, but
No,
nature.
that's nature. Yep.
That most dangerous animals hunt at night when it's dark.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
they go out and look for that prey at night. So
Even our special forces wait till the middle of the night to attack.
No,
It's crazy. As crazy as that sounds.
those
Yeah.
guys would not do that.
Yeah, they will certainly do that. I worked with some of them.
No.
I did.
But hey, seriously, it's, you got everybody's starting to realize I need
Right.
something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
the economy's going to hell.
Yeah.
Money's going to hell.
Right.
If you watch that debt clock, you guys, I gave you that link
That's
to that debt
right.
clock. You watch that debt clock. They're spending maybe on average $2 to $3 billion a day, but every now and then it'll jump up there and you'll see $6 or $7 billion in one day.
And
But it just can't
Look-
keep going that way. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like your bank account. When it runs out, it's out. But these people are operating on a deficit that is just so astronomical. When it does go down,
Yeah.
it's going to go like flipping a light switch.
yeah, that long time ago, I had heard it is that you can't run on countries are not individuals, so countries do run good on some debt. As weird as that
I
sounds,
know, yeah.
yeah,
based
but not
economy.
in this,
Not this.
not this. No,
But while we're on that topic,
Mhm.
before we get out of here, we've taken up enough of these people's time.
mm-hmm.
But it looks like Arkansas finally dropped in. There he is, Big John. All right. Just watch a replay, John.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't get royalties off of this right here, but I will when you watch a replay. I'll get a couple of pennies. Seriously, a couple
Yeah,
of pennies.
that's about it. Yeah.
But what were we talking? Money. Watch what happens with BRICS next month, folks. If they do announce that BRICS dollar, they're meeting August 22nd. They're meeting for 5 days. But if they do announce that BRICS dollar during that meeting, your money ain't going to be worth a crap, guys. That cash you hold,
Fiat currency.
yeah, it ain't going to be worth a crap.
Yeah.
Because BRICS is backed up by precious metals. Get out there and I keep telling you, get that silver. If you can afford it, get that gold. When I told you guys 3 weeks ago, the price was like $22.68. I said, go out and get it right now. It's under 23. Let me see where it is right now. I know it got up to 25.42. It's at 25.01 right now.
Mhm.
So if you bought it when it was less than $23, you'd already made a $2 per ounce profit on that.
Exactly.
That's the way you got to look at it. You're not buying it for investment purposes, though. Remember that. You're buying it for monetary purposes. So when that dollar is dead, you got that good solid silver in your hand, you got something to bargain with because nobody's going to take dollars.
Yeah.
And that's coming, guys. Believe me, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they announce that next month in August. Get it, guys. Get all that silver you can get all that gold you can get, because that dollar ain't going to be worth a crap.
Yeah. I would say don't be scared of the price of gold because you can get one like 1/10 of an ounce coins.
Well, yeah, they have those
Yeah.
gold back
The ones you can break off
dollars
too.
now.
Mhm. Yeah.
that are like $1 and $5 or whatever.
Right.
They're made out of gold.
Yeah. Don't worry
Yeah.
about the ounce coins
Right.
that are 2,000.
Right.
You know. So, sorry, but that.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
right. That's right. But I'm telling you guys, people, they think this dollar is going to last forever. But let me give you one good example, just one good example. Argentina, Iran, and there's another country that jumped on board, said they want to join BRICS. Just the other day, that takes the total nations up to 48 nations. That's almost half of the nations in this world. Now, it's about a quarter, right?
Yeah.
It's about a quarter.
Because
25% of the nations
Right.
in the world. But they have warehouses, well, treasuries, I guess you'd call them, full of $100 bills, just pallets of them. Now, when they get off that dollar and they get on the BRICS, all of those $100 bills they got warehoused come back to the United States. They're just borrowed from the treasuries, what they are. But when they send them all back, that floods our economy with those dollars. And for every one they send back, that makes every one you have worth less. And they have millions and millions of them. And they're going to send them back. And your $100 bill is going to be worth about $1. You need to think about that, guys. I know I'm just a dumbass old redneck, but I do a lot of research. I read a lot. I know what's going on. I watch money markets. You know,
converse with other people in the community.
yeah, occasionally.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, if they do announce that BRICS dollar next month, you better start buying that precious metals right now. If they don't, that's great. That means our money's still good. But the way our economy's going, it's going to crash eventually. Can't keep going the way it is.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not saying this to scare you. And I'm just trying to get you ready. That's all. I got cash. I love it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll always be
Who
good.
doesn't? Yeah.
But if it don't, I got some precious metals too. So I'm gonna leave that right there. You got anything you want?
Well, I see people are asking for links.
Links? Where are we
Yeah,
going?
to
here?
my site?
Money Metals.
That one.
Let me see. Where was I here? Moneymetals.com. If you want to look for some precious metals,
Yeah.
I deal with them. See, you're watching. I'm talking.
That's right. Yeah, I'm peeking over there. Every
There
now
you
and then.
go.
Someone's
Yeah.
asking for my site.
Yeah. Your site, NC
You-
Prepper.
Do you have a?
Let me pop this back up there. There we go. NC Prepper on YouTube. Go over and check him out. He hasn't made a video in a while, but he's got some coming. That's why he's here.
Yeah.
He wants to try to get back in the game, and he used me to do that.
That's right. Yeah. I'll throw some of them dollars to you later.
But go over and check his channel out. Like I said, he hadn't made a video in a while, but what he has there is really good stuff. It's good quality stuff. It's good. It'll always be good because the things we talk about,
Right.
well, they'll never change.
Yeah. I mean, some of the technology changes, but
Yeah.
the methods don't.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it. But all right. Appreciate it, folks. Appreciate you coming in here. I've taken up my 30 minutes of your life, and I appreciate you affording me that. I truly do. Go check out Double D, NC Prepper, XNYC Prepper, all these channels. These are good folks. If they weren't worth watching, I wouldn't watch them because I'm old. I ain't got much life left, and I don't want to waste the time I got.
That's
So
right.
I'm going to get out.
And
What?
he's waiting for fall to make more videos outside.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I can't wait for it to cool off a little bit.
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
And
I got-
camp.
Yeah. Camping's where it's at.
That's
buddy.
right.
I've got a couple of videos I'm going to force out there in that heat. So I think a couple of items I picked up I think you need to know about. So be on the lookout for those. They're coming in the next few days.
I saw them. They're really cool.
So with that, I'm going to get out of here. And you know what I'm going to tell you? Stay strong. Keep prepping. Pray for the United States of America because we absolutely need it, guys. The Orlando Prepper is out.
Out.